Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Proactive Happiness Management series. In today's episode, we're going to talk about, can you be an introvert and be a manager? I get this question a lot from my clients, and long story short, yes, you can. And a lot of times, as an introvert, you're an even better manager. So when I talk to my clients about this, one of the things I ask them is, describe to me somebody who has been a good manager for you. What have they done that makes them a good manager? Some of the common themes that I hear from people are they make themselves accessible. They're there for me when I need them. They listen to me, right? That's a huge thing. We have a relationship of trust and respect. I know that they have my back. They treat me with respect and they treat the others with respect. They don't play favorites. They give me worthwhile feedback and action items that I can use to develop myself, and they have my best interests at heart. So a lot of these things, as you can see, none of these things are things that are only applicable to an extrovert. These are things that you can do today as an introvert. So that right there should tell you, it should answer your question that yes, you can be an effective manager as an introvert. So some of the concerns that my clients frequently come back with are, well, yeah, but how do I bring in the element of fun? I don't want to walk around to the team and be a cheerleader. I'm not really comfortable bringing the team together and giving a pep rally or something like that. So what I suggest for people in that kind of a position, you don't have to do that. That is not what defines a good manager. Now, is it nice to have? Does it help to make the team feel a sense of belonging and a sense of togetherness and build that cohesion between themselves, each other? Absolutely. So what I suggest for people who are on the introverted side, when they are managing a team, something that I suggest is bring that element in through your hiring process. Look at the layout of your team, and when you get an opportunity to make a hiring decision, obviously, first and foremost, make sure the person has the skills that you need, but secondarily, look for somebody who enjoys planning events, right? Look for somebody who likes to organize team lunches or team happy hours, who brings that kind of lighthearted, fun, gregarious aspect to the team. You don't have to bring that. As a manager, that's not what defines whether you're an effective manager and whether your team is productive and cohesive. So don't let the fact that you're an introvert keep you from pursuing that management path. Something else that I want to reiterate, okay, one of the things I said when we talk about the characteristics of a good manager is their ability to listen. Okay, so as an introvert, naturally, you are wired to listen more than extroverted folks. So capitalize on that. I say this in some of the other episodes of our series, but people will, without fail, I guarantee you, people will start coming to you because they need to talk. And whether that's because as at the beginning, it will most likely be they need to talk about work-specific things and they need your input on things, or, they're having a challenge with other people, they're having this challenge, that challenge, whatever it may be. They will come to you with this. That's how it will start. And eventually it will work its way into becoming more personal. You will start to learn personal things about people. Sometimes people have to tell you that because as their manager, if it impacts their work, you need to know. So being able to listen is so valuable and such a fundamental thing to being a good manager. So one thing that I talk to my clients about, if they are naturally introverted, especially if you're very far on the introverted scale, what I tell them also is that to keep in mind that if you are aiming to continue advancing your career and you want to be super successful in this management role, who doesn't, right? One of the things that I encourage my folks to do is, if you are not one of those people who feels comfortable going into a meeting and speaking up, which a lot of us aren't, I'm not either. If you're one of those people, you need to intentionally seek out other opportunities to get acquainted with people. Because when you think about going to a meeting, as a manager, when you're going to this meeting, there are people in that meeting who this is your only time that you have exposure to these individuals. This is a prime opportunity for you to build these relationships and to make a connection with these people so that they can promote your cause, be an advocate for you, see what you're capable of, right? Well, if you're not comfortable speaking up in these meetings, you've got to pursue some other avenues of how to get that relationship, how to show them what you can do, what you know, what you're capable of. So what I suggest to my more introverted folks is to find an opportunity to talk to those individuals outside of the meeting. After the meeting, go and seek them out and sit down and have a conversation. Talk about some of the material that was covered in the meeting. Show them that you understand what's going on and that you aren't just in the background, that you really truly know what you're doing, and that you're being proactive by seeking them out and having this conversation. So, can you be an introvert and be a manager? Absolutely. Don't let that stop you. And please don't try and convince yourself otherwise, because a lot of times you're your own worst enemy when it comes to this question. So absolutely go after that management job. Go get it, because you can absolutely do it. So I hope you've gotten something good out of this episode. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any future episodes. And we look forward to seeing you next time.